Everything this grandpa touches turns into stone and shatters. When he picked up a glass of water, the whole thing turned into stone and slipped right out of his hand. He grabbed a chair, it turned to stone and crumbled to pieces. He even touched the crops in the field and they instantly dried up and became rock hard. The villagers were terrified and no one would let him near their homes. The village chief screamed, "Get this old man out of here, he's a curse." Even his own son slammed the door saying, "Dad, you're nothing but trouble for us now." Heartbroken, Grandpa quietly walked off into the forest. After wandering for hours, he sat under an old tree and began to cry. Suddenly, a voice from behind said, "What the world calls a curse is actually your greatest blessing." Grandpa turned around to see a wise old monk smiling at him. The monk said, "Until now you touched things out of fear, which is why they broke. From now on, use your hands to help others." The monk placed his hand on Grandpa's and vanished into thin air. Startled, Grandpa stood up and noticed a wounded deer nearby. Hesitantly, he reached out and touched it. But this time, the deer didn't turn to stone. A bright light flashed, and it was completely healed, running off into the woods. Shocked, Grandpa rushed back to the village. On his way, he saw a poor man's broken-down house. Grandpa touched the wall, and instantly, the crumbling stone transformed into solid, shining gold. He then touched the dried-up fields, and green crops instantly sprouted. One by one, he changed the lives of every poor soul in the village. The exact same people who called him a curse were now begging to follow him. Grandpa wiped out the village's poverty completely. But the next day, Grandpa sat all alone, crying, because even after doing all these amazing things, nobody liked and subscribed.